YouTube! Hello, I'm Mikumu, and today we have the almighty Shogun, Baal. Welcome to my realistic top 0.2% Raiden guide. I will be providing you with all the information you need. What should you expect? Raiden build stats, weapons, supports build, rotation showcase, alternative teams. Let's start with my build. So yeah, let's start with her weapon, Engulfing Lightning, signature, emblem in terms of artifacts, C3, and talents 10. My build is not the most optimal, yet the higher damage dealer. It is made to maximize Raiden damage potential. Keep in mind, these are not the most optimal stats. Moving on, what your Raiden stats should look like. Here's two ways of building her. This is the most optimal way, which is at least 70 crit rate, 160 crit damage, and 250 AR. As for the most damaged non-optimal, keep in mind non-optimal, 60 crit rate, max possible crit, and max possible AR. I get this question often, should I use attack instead of AR Sands and the Electro Goblet? Trust me with this one, I have tried it countless times in the Abyss with the same teams. My opinion is, AR Sands will make your Raiden deal way more damage and help your team with energy issues. As for Goblet, always go with Electro if possible. Air Burst is fully infused with the Electro element, which means she will always deal more damage that way. These are the best 4 stars you can use. As for my personal favorite choice, this section will be the catch, as number 1 it is free to get once you arrive at Inazuma. Very free to play friendly, Favonius providing with some more ER she mostly depends on. As for 5 stars, we have a few options here, with of course her best in slot Engulfing Lightning, which is perfect for her kit. Number 2, Staff of Homa, plenty of crit damage, easy to build. Number 3, Skyward. Honestly, I will just go with the catch here, kinda copy you, not gonna lie. Let's start with Sarah. I'm using Tennessee on her as it increases party members' damage by 20% after her skill hits an enemy. As for her weapon, I use Skyward due to amount of base attack it provides. Yes, here the attack you have on your artifacts don't really matter, as her base attack is where her talent buff comes from. C6 is a big advantage for her as a buffer, as it increases Raiden's crit damage by 60%. Of course, in terms of talents, her E is priority. Moving on to our unlucky yet lucky Bennett, very basic build. Noblesse, C5, don't worry about C6, does not really matter here. As for talent's priority, it's absolutely his burst, as it provides attack buff together with some healing. In terms of weapons, Aquila Favonius for the most base attack, as he and Sarah are very similar. About Chivros, she's pretty much one of the best Raiden supports. I use Favonius polearm so she works even better, as she provides energy to the whole party. As for her build, you want to have over 40k HP to maximize her buff potential. At C6 she competes with a C2 Kazuo with his signature weapon. How does Chivros work? In order to activate Chivros buff, you have to do Overload, which is Pyre and Electro combined. As you can see, once I did it, there will be a bullet icon next to Chivros. That's when you know your aim shot will provide you the buff. For Bennett, it's the hardest one. You just have to press Q and make sure you are not out of the circle so you don't lose these buffs. With Sarah, usually you want to Q first. Right after you E, you should switch to Raiden so you get extra seconds of the attack buff. Now I will be doing the whole rotation way quicker, so pay attention to see the results. Here's some of the teams I think that are pretty decent. Of course, this is my main and favorite team which provides the most damage. In this one you can just replace Chivros with Kazuha if that's to your liking. I also tested this team before with Chilonen and Kazuha. It's pretty good, of course, it won't deal as much damage as the first one, but it's still pretty fun. Out of the new potential teams, you have this one I used for a long time before I had my Raiden build any good. To wrap it up, I hope this guide was useful. This is actually my first ever video, so I apologize for any mistakes. Raiden is an absolutely amazing unit and my main character. She is totally worth it. If you have any further questions, feel free to leave a comment. Please make sure to check out my description, there is a link to all my socials, including my Discord. I'm also live on Twitch almost every day, so yeah, I will be seeing you guys in the next one.